King and queens, I hope everybody is doing good, doing great, taking care of your health. Stand to yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the hype button. Pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful. No disrespect. Remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. As y'all can see by the title, by the thumbnail, what we got going on. We're going to get straight into it. I'm going to try not to hold y'all too long, man. I know everybody's attention span be a little, you know what I mean? I get it. We busy. We got things to do. I just washed my hair, by the way. Don't be in the comments. Oh, got a Jerry curl, bro. Don't do that. Make sure you hit the like button, though. All right, subscribe. Let's get into this.
It's good, y'all. We got India Love's father grilling her about her, still being out in them streets at her big age, right? I think she just turned 30. And, as a father, the worst realization is to realize that, you've raised a pack of BBL demons. And, I don't want to say it's bad parenting, but it's like, wow, it's just sad that whatever the case may have been, the industry or whatever, swept up India Love.
So that's a good question, right? That's something to think about. With her having two parents, you kind of wonder, okay, what was instilled in them? What was actually being, downloaded into their brain for them to get to this age where they're not married or they're not in relationships? And I'm not judging or anything like that. I'm just saying from a perspective of an outsider looking in, because most people assume because you have two parents who have been married for extremely long, what went wrong with you? But I'm going to say this, generational differences always matter. The way her dad and their mom came up together was completely different from times of today. Completely different. The internet plays a part in it. The attention, the attraction, all of that, because with them being attractive women, they're getting a lot of attention and they're on the internet with it. Then they're getting paid from it, monetary gain off of it. So with that being said, also too, not having that idea of I want to be a wife or I want to be a girlfriend long term is probably a representation of their actions. Like if you acted as if you wanted to be a girlfriend, you probably would be a girlfriend. And also too, you probably would be a wife. But since you don't act like it, you don't move like it, you don't operate like it, it's probably why you're not it.
She ends up, chasing all of these guys. She ends up, not really having a favorable outcomes in the industry. It just seemed like a bunch of guys pretty much just ran through her because she never was really all that serious or talented per se. She was a chick. She blew up off of Tumblr and Instagram for her good looks, right? So she really is a glorified Instagram model. And, we have a disappointed father. Like, I think he's kind of like, where did he go wrong? He's saying, both of his daughters are, 30. The other one is 36. And, it doesn't seem like marriage is on the horizon for neither of them.
I'm about to be 36 this summer. I'm getting old.
Yeah, you are.
You 61.
You don't even have a man and you're 36.
Give me a break.
I just want to see when y'all married. One day. God damn.
We will. We will.
So, do you really think you'll meet somebody this year?
This year?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to meet anybody this year.
That's scary.
Oh, it's not scary.
You should want some man in your life.
I think everybody wants somebody, but they want the right person. You know how many years I've
wasted? You don't think the right person could come this year?
They can, yeah. God's time.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But we already halfway through the year.
We're not even in June yet.
Yeah, we are. Next week. People ain't loving like they used to back in the day.
Sometimes you might have to be a little aggressive.
Oh, no. Why would you want a woman to be aggressive?
Because if you see something you like and reach out, the guy may not know.
I'm aggressive.
And it could be shy.
That was a difference. I believe women, even if they wasn't aggressive, they showed more interest back in the day. I don't think women was scared to actually write a letter. Like I remember being in middle school having so many letters in my locker because people knew where my locker was. And girls would write tons of letters and put them in my locker, just expressing their feelings and how they felt. And I'm sure even back further than that, they probably did the same. Women wasn't afraid to jump out there and express how they felt about a man, which nowadays women feel like that's not cool. That's not womanly. A man's supposed to. You're going to man supposed to yourself into 70 and be single.
India's gonna say some shit. Hey, nigga, hey. See?
I thought I put a light compliment.
See?
Okay, I would do that, but that's not to me being aggressive.
That is it. You throwing something out there. See if it'll bite.
I go fishing?
Yeah. So has a guy ever done to you?
Has a guy ever done to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awkward.
For real?
Yeah. Like, we in the car and you singing to me, that's tea. Like, I like that.
Then you gotta like hold your hand tight, sing.
Nah, like, he gotta be like singing to me in the car. Like,
Okay, I got
and I'm like,
yeah. Okay, you
but if he
too.
like,
Have a guy ever cried over you?
yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Have you ever cried over a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about you, Morgan?
Yep.
You said that real low.
So y'all drop what y'all think in the comments. You know, what do y'all feel about him kind of disappointed, right? Do y'all think does that reflect on a man's leadership? You know, if his daughters turn out a certain kind of way, right? They end up chasing all of these men, you know, they end up getting used and abused in the industry because they're trying to just get with the latest dude they can, right? And India Love, she did just jump on and say that, hey, she's still kicking herself for what she did in the industry, right? I mean, you know, and I don't want to overly go in about.
Yeah, I guess you could say she kind of sort of left a stain on her name. I'm going to say this. A parent can do everything that they possibly can. They can make sure that these kids have a nice home. They can make sure that they drive nice cars. They can make sure they go to the nicest schools, you know, grades, and they got the flyest clothes. One thing that you cannot control is the actions of your kid. Listen to me. Now, you can steer them in the right direction. Well, once they get to a certain age, they're going to go the route that they want to go. They're going to dive and be indulging in things that you probably would have never thought as a parent that your child would do. Now, yes, are there times or are there things that you can tell your kid and ways that you can mold your kid for your kid to be phenomenal and great and all of this? Yes, absolutely. But I think circumstances, situations, and all of this stuff can still play a part also, too. I'm going to say this. Now, it might be contradicting. Did you leave a good enough impression on your kid for your kid to follow the things that you taught them? Or was you just teaching them something and they really wasn't influenced by you like that? Like they listening to you, but it ain't really deeply registered because you didn't have those conversations as much as you probably should about what they need to be doing. You just probably said, hey, make sure you get good grades. But you never told them why they need to have good grades. Hey, be respectful. But you never put any reasoning behind why they need to be respectful. Hey, listen, you need to be a great boyfriend one day. You need to be a great girlfriend one day. But you never laid it out. And you probably never did it consistently. You probably didn't do it consistently enough. So it's so many things that you can say with that, you know. So all my parents out there, y'all let me know. Did he do something wrong as a father? Or do y'all think that these kids just grow up and when they hit a certain age of life and they get out and experience adulthood, they just branch out and do what they want to do on their own? It's just life. Life takes control sometimes. Y'all let me know.
You know, her past and everything like that. But she says that she regrets, you know, jumping from man to man and pretty much, you know, chasing the next big thing, right?
Like, oh my God, where am I going to find it now? So I went from this person to that person to that person, trying to find the love that I see in my household with my parents. And it didn't work out every time. And like, I don't play. Like, if I feel uncomfortable, if I feel like you're not respecting the relationship or anything of that sort, I'm out and I'll find the next person. It takes me 2 seconds to find somebody else. Trust me, not even 2. You feel me? So, and I was okay with just next, move that bus, next, you know, like y'all remember that TV show where it was like the next bus? As soon as the nigga got off the bus and they didn't like it, it was next nigga, okay? 0.2 seconds. Like I was playing that game.
And y'all, the simple reason why India Love can't keep a man is the same thing that Kevin Samuels was talking about 4 years ago, is that India Love's digital footprint is cooked.
Appearance, behavior, communication, digital footprint.
No, I was just about to say that. I was going to ask, what is your behavior in these relationships? I was more so going to say, what exactly are you getting tired of, or what is it that's turning you off with these guys? Is it something that is work wittable? Can you work with them through that? Or are you just willing to give up quick and easy? And if you are, then you won't make it in any relationship, because most relationships are going to have issues that you're going to have to work with your partner through. You think your dad and mom wasn't going through situations and issues that they probably never told you, but they made it through, which is why they were able to survive long term? You're going to keep going through partners until you what? Find somebody that you can control? It don't work like that.
Digital footprint is the most long lasting, probably the most important of the 4 after the 7 seconds, because everyone, when they meet someone today, is going to look at their LinkedIn, their Facebook, their Insta, their this, their that. And you have to have a consistent personal brand strategy across all of your media.
And y'all, India Love, she's the type of chick, right? Obviously she's gotten this far off of her looks. She literally blew up off of, her photos she put online. But it seems like India Love, she keeps putting out these videos that she's a changed woman. She's looking for her husband. She's ready to be this woman of God, but then she still does the same stuff. She still has OF. She still, wows out every now and then. She's pretty, volatile. She's unpredictable. So, she's got all of these character flaws that I don't see her trying to work on. And y'all, we got Yaya Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather's daughter. She was in the club going crazy, turning up to her baby daddy, NBA YoungBoy. And people are watching this thinking like, hey, she wants to get back with YoungBoy. And I mean, y'all, this guy has the whole...
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know about y'all, but when I see women do stuff like this, I don't think it's attractive at all. When you in the club moving like a dude, I just don't find it attractive. It's more attractive when you look ladylike. You in a section, like you just doing your little cool little, you know what I'm saying? Like you just looking real light, real soft, real ladylike. You might do your little bouncy. Man, you might do your little Mary J. Blige bounce, but all of that, like why you moving like a rapper, baby? Why are you moving like that? That's not attractive. You want me to be attracted to you moving like a dude, rapping rap lyrics? Nah. I need my woman to be bumping that Anita Baker. What she does. You know what I'm saying? Playing that Anita. Hey, Whitney Houston. All this rapping stuff. Almost cursed.
Tri-state area going crazy. NBA YoungBoy has so many baby mamas, has so many chicks in the industry, in the hood, probably working 9-to-5 jobs. It's very obvious NBA YoungBoy's roster goes wide and far as the eye can see. We just talked about how Sky Jackson and Bad Baby were fighting over NBA YoungBoy. And y'all, in 2026, we might be in NBA YoungBoy mania.
NBA YoungBoy baby mamas are calling out social media for not holding him accountable for not coming to see his kids. We ain't tell you get pregnant. This all started when his baby mama Yaya started crashing out because I guess it's a video of him hanging out with someone else's kid. Went on stating that these are things that her son has to see on the internet. She even called out the country singer because NBA YoungBoy gave her a horse because he had a good song. Now she's snapping at us for not holding him accountable. What, bro? You decided to become the 8th baby mama.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to stop this video right here. I didn't know they was going to segue into this situation. I have no idea about any of these young people. I hope they figure it out. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. Elevate until we hit our head. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love, not hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great.